Grilled chicken tacos. So simple, yet so delicious. One of my favorite go-tos. Forget your Taco Bells, forget your Chipotles. This is the recipe that you want to make, and I promise you, once you go here, you can't go back.
I am recording.
Nice, got my pork choice right there. Some Casamigos reposado. This is video number 5?
Yeah.
Wow, we're consistent. This is surprising. Hey, we are making chicken tacos today on the charcoal grill. I'm switching it up from my pellet grill. It's gonna be fantastic. We're gonna start out with the marinade. We're gonna throw together some wonderful toppings, just some cilantro and onion with some lime juice on it. We've got our chicken here, and then we're doing something a little special. I'm gonna put some chorizo on top of it, just because why not? And then another cool thing that we're doing is we are making fresh tortillas with some masa. You can get this at your local Latin market. So I highly recommend some fresh tortillas. It is a difference, a world of difference when it comes to the putting together of your tacos. So let's get started on this marinade. Let me first marinate my liver. To this bowl, I've just got a plastic bag. We're gonna start with half a cup of vegetable oil. And then I'm also going to throw in there 1/4 cup of water. Then I'm gonna throw in half a cup of chopped up cilantro, 6 cloves of garlic, just minced up. I've got half a large onion. I'm gonna do it smart when it comes to this jalapeno.
Touch it and then rub your eyes?
Yep. Take my contacts out, put them back in, you know.
Okay.
Things I've already done a bunch of times, I still haven't learned my lesson. And then I just cut up 2 jalapeños. I left the seeds in. We need some lime zest. So we're just gonna take our microplane and we're just gonna go across it. We just want the zest, we don't want that white stuff. And we're just gonna pop that in there. And into that, since we've already got the lime, might as well get the juice. So I'm gonna take the juice of 2 limes. Yeah, super juicy. That was a good lime right there. See, we got some Mexican oregano. I think I just need a teaspoon of this.
You said Mexican oregano?
Yep, it's actually called Mexican oregano.
So I wonder what makes it different.
I don't know. I just know whenever they tell me to get Mexican oregano, I get Mexican oregano, and they just say regular, I get regular. So that's the one time I follow the rules. Some ground cumin. I'm gonna use a tablespoon of that. We got some kosher salt, tablespoon of that. I forgot to get a thing of pepper, so I'm gonna have to grind my pepper in here. Huh? Oh, that's fine. I'm already in it, Nick. I'm already in it. This is my workout for today. A teaspoon of pepper, and then let's just kind of get this all mixed together. Star of the show is our chicken thighs. 2 pounds of chicken thighs here. You could use chicken breast. I just think thighs taste better. They absorb the flavor a lot better. They're also a lot more forgiving on the grill. Just gonna take our thighs, drop it right into the bag. We're gonna get as much air out of this as we can. From there, just massage your meat. I can say that on the internet and nothing bad happened.
So this is how you massage your meat?
This is how I massage my meat. First, I twist it like pepper, like a pepper mill. And then I put my meat in a Ziploc bag and I rub it. As you can tell, I don't have many orgasms. We're gonna put this in the refrigerator and let it chill for at least 2 hours. I may go 3 or 4, but a minimum of 2 hours in this marinade. We'll take it out, we'll get our grill up to temperature. I'm probably gonna be cooking at like 375, 400 today. And then we're gonna make some tacos. We have taken our chicken out of the marinade. So what we're gonna do right now is just get this seasoned up. I'm using the Oakridge Barbecue Smoky Chili Lime All-Purpose Rub. Really, really good. Of course, lime is always amazing with tacos. And so we're just gonna, I put it in my little shaker. We're just gonna give it a nice good coating on one side. Don't be shy with your seasonings.
So you marinating and seasoning?
Hell yeah.
Oh shit.
Flip the chicken over, hit the other side.
This is gonna be delicious.
You sound creepy as shit. We've got both sides seasoned up. We're gonna just let this hang out here for at least 20 minutes. I'm firing up my grill right now. I'm trying to get up to 400 degrees. It's the charcoal grill, so this is exciting because it's the first time you're seeing that in action. Once that's up to temperature and it's stabilized, we throw these on, and then we just kind of just chill and relax and wait for the internal temperature to get to at least 175. When it comes to chicken thighs, and especially for tacos, I like to let them get around like 185 just to get that extra like char on the outside. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll be back and we'll show you how we get it on the grill, and it's gonna be amazing. We're one step closer to delicious tacos. Chicken has been seasoned, hold on. Inhale the smoke. It is windy as hell up here, but we're not gonna let that discourage us. So our chicken, we season it, we let it kind of sit for 20 minutes while the grill was coming up. I've got this running at 400 degrees right now. The reason why I'm going with charcoal today is just because I just like the flavor for these particular type of tacos. We're gonna get this up. We got to set up for indirect cooking as I stare into the smoke. Should have burped that grill first. And we're gonna put it right on the grates.
Ooh, yeah.
You hear that sizzle? You get that there, and this last piece. And then we're gonna let that go. I'll check on it again in like 10 minutes or so. But again, the whole thing is just maintaining indirect cooking, keeping it at 400. So let me open this back up so it doesn't go down too much. And then yeah, we're gonna ride with that. It's probably gonna take about maybe 20-30 minutes or so, just depending on like the size of the cuts and stuff. And then we'll make our homemade fresh tortillas. Whilst our chicken is cooking, I wanna get our special topping, turn the right side away, special topping together. And this is just some chorizo. You can buy it, again, go to your local Latin market, support them. And so this is just some chorizo, not in the casing, but this is what we're gonna top our tacos with. And I promise you, it is going to add a whole level of what? And then we're just gonna cook this until we get it to a nice crumbly state, similar to any type of ground meat. We have got our masa here. I've already made one tortilla, nice and delicious. We've got this over a medium heat. You do want your pan to be hot, but as I've
Why shouldn't you cook drunk people?
that one goes away. Dropped it on the floor. I've made a golf ball size amount of tortilla dough. And then what I'm gonna do is just flatten it just a little bit. Then I'm gonna put it on some parchment paper that I've cut to fit on my tortilla press. I'm gonna put it about right there. I'm gonna fold this over. And this is a cast iron one, but you can get a wooden tortilla press. They all do the exact same thing. I'm gonna let gravity do most of the work. And then I'm just gonna apply an even pressure. I'm not trying to smash it. And after a few times, you'll kind of get the gist of this. So I'm just holding it down just for a few seconds, just to make sure everything is nice and even. And then I'm gonna let go. Open that up. Oh, this looks like a good tortilla. Carefully pull this top layer of parchment paper back. Just slowly peel that off, and you have no tears. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it in this hot pan, let it chill for a second. While that's going, I'm gonna go ahead and get another piece going. And honestly, by the time I've got this pressed, it's gonna be time to start dealing with this. This is what I learned when I went to Mexico. It's just first let it go there, and then if you can start moving it, all right, cool. Turning it like that with your fingers, and then bringing it to the side, flipping it over. And doing the exact same thing, just kind of turning it every few seconds. It's totally normal for it to start bubbling up like it's what it's doing right here. You see the side start bubbling up and everything else is normal. So if I flip it one more time to the side, bring it here, you're gonna see that bubble start growing more and more and more. Again, totally fine. Once everything starts puffing up, then that's when I wanna get ready to take it off. But here's where your personal preference comes through. So I'm gonna turn over one more time, even though I know it's puffing up. And then once it gets to a good puff state, turn it one more time, take it off real quick, put it in here, close the lid. And I've just got this is just, I bought this as a tortilla holder. I've got some paper towels in there. I've got one in there. I just put this one in there, and I'm just gonna close it up. We're not gonna stop there at just having fresh tortillas. We're gonna make them crispy. So I will show you how to do that next. With using our pan that we did our chorizo in, we're gonna use that flavor there. We're gonna put a little bit of lard in there. It's gonna be nice. It'll be very, very nice. All right, we've got our manteca ready, which is also just lard. You can use vegetable oil, canola oil, any oil that you want. I just like to use lard because it just adds an extra flavor to the tortillas. I'm gonna show you guys this real quick. So you could, if you just wanna make soft tacos, you could easily just use this right now. It's totally fine. This is great to go. But I just wanna make some crispy tacos. So I've got the lard heated up in the same pan that I did the chorizo in because I just want to add the extra flavor. And I'm just gonna add 2 at a time. I'm gonna run it through like that. Move that oil around, or that lard around. Do that. Let it go. It's not gonna take long at all. Do not walk away from this process because usually once it's coated and it's warm, it's good to go. I've got my crispy shells here. I've got some cut up limes. We're gonna take some chicken. Just put it here while it's still crispy, while it's still warm. From there, we're gonna add some of this chorizo. As far as toppings go, I just cut up some red onion and some cilantro. I put a little bit of lime juice in there. Let it sit in the fridge for about 30 minutes or so. Just gonna grab a scoop of that. Put that on top. That's good. And just because I love cotija cheese. Cotija cheese is essentially Mexican Parmesan, or maybe Parmesan is Italian cotija cheese. I don't know. You guys can argue about it in the comments. But this is a really, really great cheese to put on top of your tacos. I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit there. And then we got some salsa. I did not make the salsa. Maybe one of these tutorials I will go through the process, but just a little bit. There you have it. Chicken tacos, marinated, seasoned, grilled. Fan-freaking-tastic. And of course, gotta put some limes on top. I can't wait to get into this. Let's have a bite. Wow. I could have gotten tortilla crispier. I'm so happy with this. So you kind of adjust it based on what your level of crispiness is. But this is hella good. I recommend it. Your next Taco Tuesday, do this recipe. Tell me how it goes. Tell me the adjustments that you made. I'd love to hear from you. And yeah, I'm drunk, so I'm gonna start eating tacos because I need to sober up. It's so early in the day.